Hey guys, welcome to Budget with a July Dreamer. My name is Miranda, and on this channel, I share everything personal finance. I cover budgeting, saving, and investing. If these topics are of interest to you, then please hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into today's video. So, this is the fourth Transfer Tuesday for the month of February. This is the last Transfer Tuesday for this month, and in today's video, I'll do a sort of recap as well as share with you some of the money moves that I am making today and also have made in the last couple of days. So if you're new around these parts, Transfer Tuesday is a money movement that was started by Mary over at Pennies Not Perfection. The idea behind this movement is that we look for money within our budget to allocate towards our financial goals. So if you've been watching my Transfer Tuesdays, you know that normally I have specific goals, and the month of February was no different. I had specific travel goals this month because I have resumed my crazy travel life and I'm excited for that, but that costs money. So what I did with the first two Transfer Tuesdays for this month, I focused solely on the travels that I had coming up, or I've just been on one recently, and I have just made sure to dedicate as much money to those travels. Then last week I touched on the 100 envelope savings challenge that I am doing, and 52 savings challenge that I'm also doing. So this week I'm going to try and do a recap of everything that I've covered so far in the month of February with respect to Transfer Tuesdays, because when it comes to savings themselves, like full on savings, I'll cover that in my sinking funds video. The goals, I'll cover that in the goals recap video. So I'm not going to try and cover everything that has happened in the month of February. I'll try and just focus to what has happened within the Transfer Tuesday sphere. So I do have, this time I just wrote everything down because, like I said, I just came back from my travels. It's so early in the morning, I'm super tired, but I thought I filmed this video and share it with you. Excuse my bare face, but this is the kind of day we're working with. So let's start off Transfer Tuesday number 4 for the month of February. So with respect to the 100 envelope savings challenge, so this is a challenge that I started thanks to Jocelyn of Kashmir in Paradise. I'll leave her link down below. So she did this challenge last year to save for a future home. I loved that challenge so much. I loved watching her color in the amounts that she was saving that week. So I figured I do it as well, but I've got specific goals that I would like to use that money for. So 100 envelopes, I should be able to save £5,050. So far, I have managed to save £465, which is 9% towards my goal. So I still got a long way to go with this one, and I'm in no rush, to be honest, but I'm just so excited to be able to do this challenge and also save money. I've already planned out what I want to use that money for, because I believe in not only setting goals, planning how we are going to accomplish goals, but also like for financial goals, I would like to have my money allocated a job. So the money that I'm saving has already been allocated a job. So I'm excited about that. Then if I go to another challenge, the 52 envelope savings challenge. So this is another challenge that I've seen a lot of YouTubers do, and I figured it looked fun. So this is whereby you add in those 52 envelopes. So £1, envelope number 1 is equivalent to £1 or $1, whatever your currency is. So I should be able to save 1,378, and as of filming this video, I have saved 276 pounds, which is 20.03% of the total goal. And today I was able to add in, to make that 276, I was able to add in 43 pounds. So I have already shaded in the 52 ml challenge. So I got these laminated copies for the challenges from Budget with Ira. I'll leave his link down below. He's also here on YouTube under the same name, Budget with Ira. So I got them on his Etsy shop. So I've shaded in number 21, which is here, and 23, and 22, which I saved today. So I saved 43 pounds, and I already had £2 that was left over from my travels. This morning I went to the bank and I took out some money. So I took out 10, 20, 25, 30, 35, £40. So I went ahead and took out £40. Then for my coins jar, I took £1. So 10, 20, so £1, so 250 pence plus £1, that is obviously 21. So I'm going to add into the 21 envelope. So I just need to quickly find that envelope in here. So here's my envelope. These are all self-made. As you can see, they're really crude. I was trying not to waste paper, so I just used some of my old envelopes, made them up into this. So we're just going to fold the money. Sorry, I'm not actually showing you what I'm doing, but I folded the money in here, and then I've got the pound here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and staple this. My stapler is upstairs actually, so I'll staple this and that will be saved. The next one, like I said, I had a £2 left over from my travels, so in the 22 envelopes envelope, I'm adding the £20 here plus the £2 to £1 coins. So I'm going to save that as well. Okay, and I'll staple that later. So that means I have so far saved £276 in total, like I said, which brings to which is 20.03% of the total goal of 1,378. So that's one of the money moves that I have made today. Then moving on from the envelopes challenges is my travel budget. So for those of you who watch my videos will know that I did set myself a budget for this trip to Belfast. So my first flight this year in 2022 so far. So I had set my budget initially for £200, then I decided to increase it to £300. So I actually overspent on my trip. I overspent by £13.78. So my budget initially was £300. I spent £313.78. This is due to a variety of things, but one of them being, so because I don't know if you're aware, but we are currently having a storm in the UK. So a couple of days ago it was Storm Eunice. I think now it's called Storm Franklin or whatever the names of these storms are. But because of the storms, they affected my flights. So I ended up having my flight cancelled 3 times, and it ended up being not only because of the storm, but operationally they couldn't get their staff to where I was, so that they could the flight attendants and the pilots could the next slot couldn't be brought to where we were, and because the previous flight got cancelled. So because of that, kind of didn't get stranded, but I ended up having to find another flight. The airline that I flew with did not have any flights that were leaving the day I wanted to leave, so I ended up looking with another airline. So that meant I needed to buy a new flight. So because of that, I overspent. In actuality, if we remove that flight, I was under by almost £70. That's how much I would have saved if I did not have to buy an extra flight. So because of that flight, I ended up overspending, which is fine. Again, circumstances happen. I was just thankful and happy that I was in a position to be able to do that, like find another flight quickly and come back home. So that's that. Then my money move that I made over the weekend, I sent £26.47 to my free trade portfolio. So I'll leave the link up above and in the description bar below of my free trade video where I had shared my current portfolio. So I've added to my portfolio still, so I haven't added any new. I've added one new stock, which is with Legal & General. And then Jupiter and Royal Mail, I think they were already in the portfolio that I shared recently. So, but I'll leave a link to that up above in the description bar below. But also, if you would like to sign up using my free trade link, I'll leave that in the description bar below. You can use that affiliate link. Then the other money move that I made today is I sent £23 to my eToro portfolio so that I could top up my standing with Starbucks. So I invest in Starbucks on eToro. Again, I'll leave the link to eToro down below. I don't think that's an affiliate link, but I'll leave it anyway. So I added £23 to my Starbucks standing. So my portfolio, I've now invested 400 and I think about 450 pounds, which is about $600 at the moment, according to when I checked this morning. So I will try and do a screenshot of that soon. But yeah, so I do have my envelopes box here where I'm keeping all the cash for this challenge. Then for my 100 envelope challenge, for this one I decided to do it electronically because I don't feel comfortable keeping 5,050 in my home. Not only because it might get stolen, but because I'll spend it, like not on things that I want to spend it on. So I decided not to just do this one electronic. I think that is it with respect to my Transfer Tuesday. I think this one was a little bit longer than I anticipated, but I'm going back to bed because I'm super tired. I'll edit this quickly and I'll make it live for you guys. So thank you so much for watching my video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.